Youngins these days do not consider television and movie celebrities to be big celebrities. They actually consider YouTube stars to be a much bigger deal. That's at least according to a survey that was commissioned by Variety. And the survey talked to people from the ages of 13 to 18, and the results are really, really fascinating. So let me tell you a little bit about their methodology, and then I'll give you the results. So the survey takers asked 1,500 respondents a battery of questions assessing how 20 well-known personalities stacked up in terms of approachability, authenticity, and other criteria considered aspects of their overall influence. Half of the 20 were drawn from the English language personalities with the most subscribers and video views on YouTube. The other half were represented by the celebrities with the highest Q scores among US teens aged 13 to 18 as of March. So a score was then assessed to each YouTube and mainstream star based on how they fared in respondents' answers to the questions, and the resulting number was translated to a 100-point scale. The top 5 of the 6 of the top 10, and 6 of the top 10 were YouTube stars, which is insane.
It's not at all, actually. And so I'm amused by the mainstream media covering this, because everywhere we've seen the article, people are all like, what is this? I don't know these YouTube stars. How could they be bigger than Angelina Jo? I don't believe it. I don't believe it, right? And the woman writing it, Jezebel, Lindy West, says like, oh, we don't know what'll happen, and then they might fade into obscurity, or they might, like, basically insinuating graduate into the mainstream.
Yeah.
No, you don't understand. They already graduated. They're already bigger than the mainstream stars, but they can't get it through their head. Why? Because they're not in the demo. Since they're not 13 to 18, they think it's impossible. No, I don't believe it. Yes, you don't live there. Among 13 to 18-year-olds, these people are more popular. Who are they? Top 5 were Smosh, the Fine Brothers, PewDiePie, KSI, and Ryan Higa. I find this list exactly what I would expect, right? But for older people, their heads explode, right? They're like, oh, how could they be bigger? No. The kids have to watch what I watch. Why isn't Walter Matthau on this list?
I think the best part about this story, this particular story doesn't really try to talk about this, but my favorite part about new media and why it's so successful is because people like the uncensored, authentic nature of it, right? Like, we don't have scripts, we don't have teleprompters, we don't have to worry about someone coming into the office immediately because we said something wrong. I called Ann Coulter a dumb bitch today, and no one's gonna slap me on the wrist for it. You know what I mean? And people like that raw content, that raw nature, which is why I think our show does well on YouTube. What's up with the smirk?
No. I'm smirking at the mainstream and their interpretation of this stuff, yes. Right? So, you know how many viewers we have under the age of 35? Unique. 18 million a month, okay? So, if you, my guess is, and I'm just guessing on this front. I know what their numbers are overall, but I don't know. But if you put together Fox News, CNN, and MSNBC for a whole month, I'd be shocked if they had 18 million viewers under the age of 35. I'd be shocked if they had 18 viewers under the age of 35, okay? So I do know the average age for CNN is 68, right? The average age for the viewer of Bill O'Reilly's show is 72, okay? So that's why, like, honestly, I get frustrated because we built our success on YouTube. Yeah. So I'll run into 55-year-olds who will be like, oh, well, I don't know what you're talking about. I watched Bill O'Reilly, even though they're probably the youngest Bill O'Reilly viewer. So I think Bill O'Reilly is real and CNN is real. But since I'm not younger and I'm not under 35, I don't think it exists. No, that means, no, let me. No, I'm not going to come down.
Go ahead.
You know what that means? That means you're stupid.
Damn.
It means you can't understand simple concepts. Like, I get, so for example, I don't watch fashion shows. I hate fashion.
Yeah, you do.
I do, okay. So it doesn't mean that I think that the people that watch fashion shows don't exist. Like no, I don't believe it, they don't exist. Of course they exist. I'm just not among them. I didn't love Oprah's show. A lot of people did. I didn't deny their existence, right? Yeah. So these people are like, Smosh, I don't know Smosh. Smosh. Smosh can't be bigger than Angelina Jolie. Well, they are. So sad day for you.
Sounds like a personal problem, Uger.
Totally.
Yeah. It's like years of bitterness, but it's justified. It's justified. But like, I don't give a shit about the 55-year-old who's watching Bill O'Reilly. What I do give a shit about are the advertisers who refuse to catch on to the fact that they should be investing their money to where the audience is, right? They're so freaking lazy. It's like, okay, we've been putting all this money into like CNN, MSNBC, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, they have smaller audiences, but it's the easy way out. We're not gonna stir the pot. We're not gonna do something different. You know, be enterprising, do something different. It'll be great, but they just refuse to do it. So I'm mad at the advertisers. They're the dumb ones. Who cares what like people in their older years
think?
Let
me tell you something. It's generally, we're not going to do any favors for our show here by saying this, but it's the agencies, and they're so scared. They're so scared. They're like, oh my God, but what if I don't buy CNN? Oh no. Look, you know that when we also go to buy advertising from time to time, right? We did it in the 2012 election. They said in Los Angeles, if you want to buy an ad for CNN, it'll cost you 4 times as much as MSNBC. Now wait a minute. Now, so we're not talking online versus TV. I'm like, wait, I don't understand. Won't MSNBC get more viewers on election night? Yes, they will, and they did, right? And doesn't MSNBC normally get more viewers than CNN back then? Absolutely, right? So why are you charging me 4 times as much for something that because a lot of people buy that because they want to say to their bosses, well, you can't fire me. I bought CNN. I would fire you so quick. It would make. Why did you pay 4 times as much for something that only half the people watch? Mm-hmm. Now, when it comes to online, if you're trying to reach a younger audience, and you're like, oh no, you can't fire me because I bought Bill O'Reilly. Oh, you should be fired immediately. Immediately. Half of his audience is above the age of 72. You should, like, if you're trying to reach those people, you're nuts to go on television. Mm-hmm. The people have left television in droves, the younger people. They don't have cable. They're not going to buy cable. Here they are, and here are facts staring you in the face. And they'll be like, yeah, but I don't know the Fine brothers.
It's crazy. All right, so let me just give you the top 20 really quickly so you get a sense of, you know, how YouTubers did compared to traditional celebrities. So at number 20 was Leonardo DiCaprio, which pains my heart a little bit because I love Leo. Then we have Bethany Mota, who's a YouTube star, Ray William Johnson, obvious YouTube star, Michelle Phan, or is it Fawn? Do I always say her name wrong?
No, I think it's Phan.
Okay, great. And then Jenna Marbles is 16. 15 is Daniel Radcliffe, and then we have Johnny Depp, Vin Diesel, which is a shocking person on the list.
No, you know why? Because he's really popular in social media. That's why.
Right, yes. Then we have Betty White, which is awesome. Come on, Betty White's awesome.
It's amazing that she's on that list.
Yeah, that's great for her. I love that.
Seth Rogen is also on that list. At 10, we have Steve Carell. Then we have Katy Perry. Then at 8, we have Shane Dawson. 7, Jennifer Lawrence. 6, Paul Walker. And then here are the top 5, as Jake mentioned earlier. We have Ryan Higa, KSI, PewDiePie, the Fine Brothers, and at number 1, Smosh.
Sorry, mainstream media. Sorry.